G'day, legends! Today we're diving headfirst into the Grand Canyon, one of nature's greatest masterpieces. This isn't just a big ditch, it's a living, breathing giant, packed with secrets millions of years old. Think you know the Grand Canyon? Get ready for some surprises as we peel back its ancient layers. From its mysterious age to the wild creatures that call it home, we're on a mission to uncover the canyon's best-kept secrets. Strap in, let's explore the magnificent Grand Canyon. How old is the Grand Canyon? It's a question that has fascinated geologists, adventurers, and curious minds for generations. When you stand at the edge of this vast chasm, gazing out over the endless layers of rock, you're not just looking at a canyon. You're peering back through time itself, into the very heart of Earth's history. Most people will tell you the Grand Canyon is about 6 million years old. That's the age many textbooks cite, and it's the story that's been passed down for decades. But the truth is, the canyon's age is still a hot topic among scientists. The more we study it, the more complex and mysterious its story becomes. Some geologists argue that certain sections of the canyon could be as ancient as 70 million years. Imagine that, a ghost canyon carved long before the Colorado River even existed, possibly during the time when dinosaurs still roamed the earth. These ancient rocks hold secrets that challenge everything we thought we knew about the canyon's formation. This ongoing scientific debate only adds to the Grand Canyon's allure. Every layer of rock, every twist and turn in the canyon walls, tells a story that's still being unraveled. Visitors from around the world come here not just to see its beauty, but to marvel at the mysteries locked within its ancient stones. So, is the Grand Canyon a relatively young wonder, sculpted by the relentless force of the Colorado River, or is it an ancient relic, a survivor from the age of dinosaurs, shaped by forces we're only beginning to understand? The answer might be both, or something else entirely. The Grand Canyon is a living puzzle, a natural masterpiece that reminds us how much we still have to learn about our planet's past. Each discovery leads to new questions, and every expedition uncovers more layers of intrigue. So next time you hear someone say the Grand Canyon is 6 million years old, just smile. Mother Nature keeps her secrets well, and the true age of this breathtaking wonder may be one of her greatest mysteries yet. When you first gaze out over the Grand Canyon, it's easy to believe you're looking at the deepest canyon on the planet. The sheer scale is overwhelming, layer upon layer of ancient rock, carved by the Colorado River over millions of years, stretching as far as the eye can see. The canyon's walls drop away so suddenly and so dramatically that it almost feels like the earth itself has split open, revealing its hidden history. But surprisingly, the title of the world's deepest canyon actually belongs to a place halfway around the globe, Nepal's Kali Gandaki Gorge. Nestled between the towering peaks of the Himalayas, this gorge slices through the landscape with astonishing depth, making it a true geological marvel in its own right. The Grand Canyon itself plunges more than a mile from rim to river, about 6,000 feet at its deepest point. That's enough to make your stomach drop just thinking about it, and it's a descent that has challenged explorers, hikers, and river rafters for generations. Yet, the Kali Gandaki Gorge is even more extreme. In some places, the gorge is over 3 miles deep, nearly 3 times the depth of the Grand Canyon. The river at its base is flanked by some of the tallest mountains on Earth, including Dhaulagiri and Annapurna, which rise dramatically above the gorge, creating a landscape of almost unimaginable scale. But depth isn't the only measure of greatness. The Grand Canyon is unmatched in its breathtaking width, spanning up to 18 miles from rim to rim in places. Its vast, open expanse creates a sense of space and freedom that's hard to find anywhere else on Earth. The sweeping views across the canyon are nothing short of spectacular, especially as the light changes throughout the day. What truly sets the Grand Canyon apart are its vibrant, colorful rock layers. Each band of color tells a story, revealing hundreds of millions of years of Earth's history. The reds, oranges, and purples glow in the sunlight, and the intricate patterns of erosion have sculpted the canyon walls into a masterpiece of natural art. It's a living textbook of geology, drawing scientists and nature lovers from around the world. But perhaps the Grand Canyon's greatest achievement isn't a record you can measure. It's the feeling it inspires in everyone who visits. Standing on the rim at sunrise, watching the first rays of light illuminate the canyon's depths, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. It's a place that stirs the imagination and reminds us of the power and beauty of nature. When you stand on the edge and look out over the vast landscape, you realize that the Grand Canyon's true greatness isn't just about how deep it is, it's about its grandeur, its history, and the emotions it evokes. It's a place where you can feel both small and connected to something much larger than yourself. So, while it may not be the deepest canyon on Earth, the Grand Canyon is a champion in its own right, a wonder of the world that continues to inspire awe, curiosity, and admiration in all who see it. The Grand Canyon is so massive it creates its own weather. You can have sunshine on the rim and a thunderstorm raging below. The mile-high elevation change causes wild temperature swings and unique phenomena like full cloud inversions. These microclimates support everything from lush forests to desert scrub, all within the same canyon. Flash floods, sudden storms, and fog banks are all part of the show. The canyon's weather factory fuels its incredible biodiversity. It's not just a landscape, it's a living, breathing system. Hidden within the canyon's walls are over 1,000 known caves, most still unexplored. These caves are underground cathedrals, filled with ancient formations and Ice Age fossils. Only a handful are mapped, and just one is open to the public. The rest are protected to preserve their fragile ecosystems and scientific treasures. Some caves hold remains of giant sloths and other prehistoric creatures. The Grand Canyon's caves are time capsules guarding secrets from a forgotten world. True wilderness isn't just what we see, it's what remains hidden. The Grand Canyon is a sanctuary for rare and endangered wildlife. The California condor, North America's largest land bird, was saved from extinction and now soars over the canyon. The canyon is also home to the ancient humpback chub, surviving in the river's hidden corners. Bighorn sheep, pink rattlesnakes, and countless other species thrive here. This place is a living laboratory, a Noah's Ark for the continent's rarest creatures. Protecting the canyon means protecting their future. When we save wild places, we save the stories and lives within them. What a privilege. Imagine standing at the very bottom of the Grand Canyon, your hand resting on a rock that has witnessed nearly 2 billion years of Earth's history. These rocks, known as the Vishnu Schist, are among the oldest exposed rocks on our planet. They formed long before the first plants, animals, or even the earliest forms of life as we know them. The Vishnu Schist is a silent witness to the unimaginable passage of time, its layers holding secrets from an era when Earth was a very different place. To put that in perspective, these rocks are almost half as old as the Earth itself, which is about 4.5 billion years old. When you touch the Vishnu Schist, you're connecting with a time so ancient that the continents were still forming, and the world was a harsh volcanic landscape. It's a direct link to the deep past, a tangible connection to the origins of our planet. These ancient rocks were forged under intense heat and pressure, deep within the Earth's crust. Over millions of years they were pushed upward, exposed by the relentless forces of erosion and the mighty Colorado River. The Vishnu Schist is all that remains of mountain ranges that have long since vanished, ground down by time itself. Each layer, each fold, tells a story of fire, transformation, and survival. Cutting through the dark, ancient schist are striking pink veins of Zoroaster granite. These veins formed when molten rock forced its way into cracks, cooling slowly to create a dramatic contrast in color and texture. This collision of rocks is a record of planetary upheaval, of continents colliding, mountains rising and falling, and the Earth reshaping itself over eons. When you stand on the rim of the Grand Canyon and gaze into its depths, you're not just looking at a beautiful landscape, you're peering back through time, past the age of dinosaurs, before the first forests, and even before fish swam in ancient seas. Each layer beneath your feet represents a different chapter in Earth's long and dramatic story. The Grand Canyon is like a natural time machine, revealing the deep past of our planet in a single breathtaking view. As the sunlight moves across the canyon walls, it illuminates billions of years of geological history, layer by layer. It's a place where you can truly feel the immensity of time and the power of nature's forces. Few places on Earth offer such a vivid window into our planet's history. Whether you're standing on the rim, hiking the trails, or rafting down the Colorado River, you're surrounded by the echoes of ancient worlds. Crikey, what a thought. The Grand Canyon has been home to people for thousands of years. The ancestral Puebloans built cliff dwellings and granaries high in the canyon walls. Ancient split-twig figurines left in caves connect us to hunters from 4,000 years ago. Today, 11 Native American tribes including the Havasupai still call the canyon sacred. This isn't just a park, it's a living cultural landscape. When we visit, we're guests in a place rich with human history. Respect for this land is respect for its people. The Colorado River carved the canyon, but it had help. Rain, snowmelt and ice wedging broke apart the rock, while gravity and landslides widened the canyon. The river carried away debris, and wind sculpted the walls over millions of years. It was a team effort, nature's finest collaboration. The canyon's temples and buttes are the result of this relentless partnership. Every feature tells a story of water, wind and time. The Grand Canyon is nature's masterpiece, shaped by teamwork. Despite centuries of exploration, parts of the Grand Canyon remain untouched. Over 600 side canyons and remote mesas may never have seen a human footprint. These wild places are refuges for undiscovered species and ancient secrets. The canyon is a living laboratory, a benchmark for what true wilderness looks like. Protecting these areas is as vital as managing the tourist trails. In a world mapped and measured, the Grand Canyon still keeps its mysteries. Its wildness is its greatest treasure. We're lucky to have such a place. The Grand Canyon is bigger than the state of Rhode Island, over 1,900 square miles. It stretches 277 miles long and up to 18 miles wide. You could fit Manhattan inside and still have room to spare. Its size creates its own weather, supports diverse life and leaves much unexplored. The canyon is a world unto itself, with mountains, valleys and a mighty river. You could spend a lifetime here and only scratch the surface. Its scale is humbling, a true monument to nature's power. What an absolute legend of a place. What a journey. The Grand Canyon is more than a view. It's a time machine, a sanctuary, and a living wonder. Thanks for joining me to uncover its secrets. If you loved this adventure, hit subscribe for more epic journeys. Be good to each other and our beautiful planet. Crikey, that was fun. See you on the next adventure.